Hello and welcome to Kids Corner. It's Shirley and Sir Winston here, and we have another Easter craft to make. It's an Easter bunny, and you can have your Easter bunny hold something. In my case, he's protecting my Easter egg that came with Lent in a bag. So shall we get started? Sir Winston's going to sit back a little bit here. And what are we going to need? Well, a piece of paper or a piece of construction paper, pencil and eraser, scissors, crayons or markers, and if you want to make your bunny hold something, well, you might want a treat and some tape. So how we're going to get started is we're going to trace our hand, and we're going to spread our fingers a little. We put it down on the page, and we take our pencil and we go around. Now, in your case, you may not want to go really tight to your fingers so that the pieces of the fingers for the bunny don't look too skinny. And when we get to the bottom, we're going to smooth it off in a rounded book. And so I'll show you what I did. So you can see there. Then you're going to take your scissors and cut it out, and you're going to use your scissors to kind of smooth it out if you've got any bumps. And I've already cut it out, and actually this is my daughter's hand, so that the bunny wouldn't be quite so skinny and the ears so long. So the first thing you want to do is to take your razor and to erase out some of the pencil marks that may have been left, particularly when you kind of smoothed out some of your lines. So we'll get that all nicely cleaned up. And then what our next step is our thumb and our little finger are going to be the arms, but you can see there's a bit of difference between them. So we're going to use the scissors to snip down so that they both kind of can separate in the same place. So we'll take our scissors and we'll go to about there. Now, in the case of my daughter's hand, there's quite a bit of difference between the thumb and the little finger. So what I'm going to do is maybe make our little finger a little shorter. And so you'll see that that's kind of the bunny's arms. Now, how many ears does a bunny have? 2. So what's going to happen is these become the bunny's ears, and we're going to cut off the middle one. And we'll just try to do it so that it's sort of in a bit of a semicircle. So let me hold it up so you can see what it looks like now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the bunny's arms down so that they're out of the way. And you can take your marker or crayon. I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to color inside the ears. Because if you've ever looked closely at a rabbit, you see more of the color of the membrane. It's not necessarily all furred over. And so in this case, on the white rabbit, I'm going to use pink. Now your rabbit can be lots of different colors. When I was little, we had rabbits, and we had some white ones, and we had ones nearly the color of Sir Winston, and we had a black rabbit. And so let's put our face on the rabbit. So you use crayons or marker, and I'm going to start with the nose of my rabbit, and I'm going to draw almost like a triangle. Not so much straight edges, but rounded edges. And I'm going to color it in. Now I'm making mine black. You could make yours pink. And then at the bottom of the nose, I'm going to come down a bit of a straight line and then a line out on each side. So I'll show you there. And that gives them the nose and the mouth. Rabbits have whiskers, so let's put some whiskers on our bunny. And we'll put eyes. Now in this case, I think I'm going to give my bunny round eyes. And I'm going to draw a little circle inside the eyes that I'm going to leave white. And then I'll color in between the two circles. And there's my bunny face. Now you don't have to make the same face. And now I'm going to give my bunny some feet. So at the bottom, and it's a little easier if you put a scrap piece of paper under it, I'm going to draw a half circle one side and a half circle on the other. And I'm going to put kind of 3 little lines to give my bunny toes. And there's my bunny. Now, I think I'm going to have my bunny protect my Easter egg. So I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to roll it over so that it's sticky on both sides. And if you have double-sided tape, you just need one piece. I'm putting it on my egg, lifting up the arms, and taping down the egg. And then, again, I'm going to take my piece of tape. I'm going to kind of roll it over so that it's sticky all the way around. And I'll bake that on top of my bunny's egg. And I'll put down one arm and the other arm. My bunny is holding my egg. Now you may wonder what bunnies have to do with Easter eggs, because bunnies don't make eggs. Hens make eggs. It was a tradition back in ancient times that they thought a bunny was both male and female at the same time. And for that reason, it could have, it would be responsible for his own young and became associated with the Virgin Mary. And several hundred years ago in Germany, they developed a tradition of the bunny bringing Easter eggs. And when people moved to Pennsylvania, people from Germany, that tradition came to North America and it spread here. I lived a couple of years in Australia, and they would take turns. One year the Easter bunny would bring the Easter eggs, and the next year Easter Bilby would bring the Easter eggs. Shall we have a little prayer together? If you could bow your heads and repeat after me. Loving God, thank you for the animals around us. Thank you for loving us. Help us to be kind to others and to your world. Amen. And we'll see you next time at Kids Corner.